Okay, let's get right into it. Have you ever been told you're an introvert or an extrovert, but felt like neither of those labels really fits? Yeah, if that sounds like you, then you are in exactly the right place. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
You know that feeling, right? One day you're a total social butterfly, you're the life of the party, and the very next day, the idea of just answering a text feels like a huge chore. It's like social whiplash. What is up with that?
Or how about this one? You have a great conversation, you walk away feeling pretty good about it, and then, bam! You spend the next 3 hours replaying every single word in your head, totally convinced you said something weird. Yeah, we've all been there.
And let's talk about the post-party crash. It is so real. You could have had the best time laughing with your favorite people, but the second you get home, you feel like you need to hibernate for a solid week just to recover. And this one might be the most confusing of all. You were genuinely excited for those dinner plans. You were looking forward to it. But now that it's getting closer, all you want to do is just melt into your couch and disappear. What is going on? Well, if any of that felt familiar, listen up. You are not broken. You are not inconsistent. You have just been trying to cram yourself into a box that was never the right size. See, the problem isn't you, it's the labels. So let's start by busting the absolute biggest myth out there. Introversion does not equal shyness, not even close. Introversion is all about your energy. It's about preferring quieter settings to recharge. Shyness, on the other hand, is a fear of social judgment. You can be a super confident introvert, just like you can be a shy extrovert. They are two totally different things. Just think about it. The loudest person in the room isn't automatically the one with the best ideas, right? As Susan Cain said, there's zero connection between being the best talker and having the best ideas. Often, the most incredible insights come from that quiet time, from reflection. That's a true superpower. So here it is. This is the big twist. This whole time, we've been trying to define our personality when what we should have been looking at is our energy levels. It's not about who you are, it's about how you're wired.
And the absolute best way to think about this is with an idea called the social battery. Everybody has one. It's just a simple metaphor for how much energy you have for being around people. Certain activities will drain it, and other activities, ones that are unique to you, will charge it right back up.
So how does this actually work? Well, introverts recharge their battery with solitude. Extroverts actually recharge theirs through social interaction. Being with people gives them energy. And then you have ambiverts. They need a balance of both, and they kind of adapt to whatever the situation is. It's all about what plugs you in versus what drains you. And get this is wild. Research suggests that the majority of people, something like 68% of us, are actually ambiverts. So if you've always felt caught in the middle, congratulations, you're not the exception, you're the norm.
Okay, so understanding your energy type is one thing. That's great, but what do you actually do with that information? How do you use it to stop feeling so drained all the time?
Protecting your energy is actually pretty straightforward. First, you have to schedule recharge time, like literally block it off in your calendar. Second, set gentle boundaries. It is totally okay to say no or to leave a party early. It's not rejection, it's self-care. And third, choose your environment. If you know your battery is low, opt for a one-on-one coffee instead of a huge party. And remember, this is not about limiting your life. It's the opposite. It's like you finally got the user manual for your own brain. Now you know how to work with it so you can operate at your best without constantly crashing. Because you're not just an introvert or just an extrovert. You are a dynamic, adaptable person who can navigate all kinds of different situations. Your needs just change depending on the context.
And that adaptability, that ability you have to read your own needs and then adjust, that is your real strength. That's your superpower.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Just forget all the labels for a second. In what situations, whether you're by yourself or with other people, do you feel the most energized, the most authentic, the most you? The answer to that question, that's your true north.